On July 12th of 2007, our troops spotted some people that they thought were insurgents, apparently, and fired on them and killed nearly a dozen people on the scene. It turned out that, as far as we can tell, the Iraqis on the scene were not insurgents, although one of them had a weapon. Only one had a gun, okay? But in the process, a couple of reporters were also killed. A Reuters photographer, Namir Nur al-Din, and his driver, Saeed Chamal, were killed, and you're going to see them getting killed in this video. It was leaked to WikiLeaks, and that's exactly what WikiLeaks is for, to get these kinds of videos. And as you see it unfold and as you see the dialogue, you're going to see why it's particularly brutal in our, what appears to be our disdain for human life. So let's start with the first one. This is where they spot the guys walking down the street. What you'll see is cameras that they're holding, and they're going to mistake that for an RPG. You'll see both how confusing it is and unclear it is, and unfortunately how flippant they seem to be. So let's start with that video first.
And there's more that keep walking by, and one of them has a weapon. Roger, received, Carter. Okay. See all those people standing down there? Stand by. Roger. Stay firm. And open the courtyard. Yeah, Roger. I just estimated there's about 20 of them. There's one, yeah. Oh, yeah. Correct. Vantage 14, route 336. I don't know if that's... Hey, Bushmaster Element, copy at White 6. That's a weapon. Yeah. Hotel 26, Crazy Horse 18. We'll call for exchange by Charlie Mike Bravo. Speed 37. Red White 6, Bushmaster 6 Romeo. Roger. Fucking break. Hotel 26, Crazy Horse 18. Have individuals with weapons. 4 radio. Rio Vantage 14, route. Yep, he's got a weapon too. Hotel 26, Crazy Horse 18, have 5 to 6 individuals with AK-47s. Request permission to engage.
Roger that. We have no personnel east of our position, so you are free to engage over.
Alright, we'll be engaging. Roger, go ahead. I can't get them now because they're behind that building.
Any Bushmaster Element, call by
We got an RPG. Alright, we got a guy with an RPG. I'm gonna fire. Okay.
Hold on, let's come around.
Behind buildings right now from our point of view.
Roger, yeah, we're gonna come around and
Hotel
get
26
them
has an unknown individual with RPG. Getting ready to fire. We won't get... Yeah, we got a guy shooting. Now he's behind the building. God damn it.
Speed coming around.
Negative. He was right in front of the Brad, about there 1 o'clock. Haven't seen anything since then.
Just fucking, once you get on, just open them up.
Yeah, Roger. I see your element. You got about 4 Humvees out along this.
You're clear. Alright, firing.
Line here. When the stage line.
Let me know when you gather. What shoot? Light them all up.
202 traffic, 260s.
Come on, fire.
Hey, Roger.
Keep shooting. Keep shooting.
Bushmaster 26. We need to move time now.
Alright, we just engaged all 8 individuals. Yeah, we got 2 of ours. We're still firing. Roger. Got him.
6 is a 2-6. We'll move, but we got this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was on.
Bypass.
God damn it, Kyle. Alright. I hit him by head. Alright, you're clear. Alright, I'm just trying to find targets again.
Bushmaster 6, this is Bushmaster 2-6.
Got a bunch of bodies laying there. Alright, we got about 8 individuals. Yeah, we got one guy crawling around down there, but yeah, we got definitely got some. Or shooting some more. Better. Hey, you shoot, I'll talk. Hotel 26, Crazy Horse 18.
Crazy Horse 18, this is Hotel 26, over.
Roger, currently engaging approximately 8 individuals, KIA, RPGs, and AK-47s.
Hotel 26, you need to move to that location once Crazy Horse is done and get pictures over. China.
Sergeant 20 is the location. The Hotel 26, Crazy Horse 18. Oh yeah, look at those dead bastards. Nice. 26, Crazy Horse 18.
02, continue.
Nice. Good shoot.
Thank you.
All right. Look, were they quick to assume weapons? Absolutely. Did they seem to make things up like 5 to 6 AK-47s, which were not the case at all? There was only one weapon on the ground at the end. Yes. RPGs didn't exist. Now, at the same time, you know, you look at that video, they're in the middle of a war. Can you really tell that the camera is not an RPG? So I'm trying to be fair to both sides. I'm trying to see it from both their perspectives. What doesn't help their cause, of course, is the way they are so unbelievably flippant about it. Dead bastards, joking around, nice shot, way to kill them all. And it seems like a video game. And the problem is, this is how war happens, right? And sometimes it is the bad guys, and sometimes it's not the bad guys. The problem is, you shouldn't have put those guys in the first place. You train them how to kill, you give them these high-tech weapons, and then you say, go in the middle of Iraq, go in the middle of Baghdad, see if you can pick out the good guys and the bad guys, the cameras from the RPGs, shoot them all, and then see what happens. But they're not done yet. One of the guys, in fact, it was the driver, Saeed Chama, who was part of this Reuters crew, is wounded, and he's crawling around. And they keep asking, should we take him out? And you can't take him out. He's wounded. He doesn't have a weapon. And the pilot keeps saying, oh, come on, grab a weapon. Grab a weapon. So he could have an excuse to shoot him. He doesn't. A van pulls up, a Good Samaritan, with 2 kids inside. They're going to try to bring him to the hospital. Well, that's going to lead to the second disaster of the day. Next clip.
Bushmaster, we have a van that's approaching and picking up the bodies.
Where's that van at?
Right down there by the body.
Okay, yeah.
Bushmaster, Crazy Horse, we have individuals going to the scene, looks like possibly picking up bodies and weapons.
Let me engage.
Hey, we need to stop that so we can get down there. We need
Shoot.
to stop. You see my little...
Roger. Break. Crazy Horse 1-8, request permission to engage. Picking up the wounded.
Yeah, we're trying to get permission to engage. Come on, let us shoot.
Bushmaster, Crazy Horse 1-8.
We're taking him.
Bushmaster, Crazy Horse 1-8.
It's Bushmaster 7, go ahead.
Roger, we have a black SUV or bongo truck picking up the bodies. Request permission to engage.
Bushmaster 7, Roger. This is Bushmaster 7, Roger, engage.
1-8, engage. Clear.
Come on.
Clear. Clear. We're engaged. Coming around, clear.
Roger. Trying to,
Clear.
Roger, I lost him in the
I got him.
I'm firing.
George, this is Bushmaster 4. You got any BDA on that truck, over?
You're clear. This is Crazy Horse, stand by.
I'm shooting for some reason.
Go ahead.
I think the van's disabled.
Go ahead and shoot it.
I got an azimuth limit for some reason.
Left. Clear left.
All right, look. Later in the video in WikiLeaks, they show the kids in the window of the van. Not fair. I mean, I'm glad they showed it and you see it. Okay, you get it. But it's a black van. They can't see the kids. I couldn't see the kids on the first time around. I'm not blaming them for shooting at the van when there's kids inside. They don't know that there are kids inside, okay? Now, having said that, I mean, they keep saying, let us shoot, let us shoot. It's like a video game, and they want to kill them, right? But they didn't have any weapons. This time around, they're carrying out the wounded. Even if they're the bad guys, no weapons, carrying out wounded, we execute them. I mean, this is, just because you do it from a helicopter doesn't make it any different. You could have just walked up into the street and shot him in the back of the head. They didn't have any weapons. That would be an assassination. That would be murder. This isn't. In fact, they're calling this video collateral murder on WikiLeaks. And this is what's grotesque about a war. You train these guys, who are young guys, generally speaking, on our side, to kill, 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 and then you let them loose in a population where you have no idea if you're killing the right guy or the wrong guy. Now, it gets worse, it gets uglier, because In the next scene, the Bradley fighting vehicles show up, and they're going to laugh about how one of them rolls over a body, one of the dead. Let's watch.
Yes, Viper 52 departing zone 208 for zone 4. We call frequency.
I just drove over a body. Yeah.
Viper 52, report free change zone 4.
Maybe it was a visual. I just drove over a body. Yeah.
Viper 52, report free change zone 4.
Now, before you get too angry at those guys laughing and joking around, too, they have to desensitize themselves to some degree. They're killing people every day, right? And we hope they're mainly killing bad guys. Except you stuck them in a situation that I've said now numerous times where they have no idea if they're killing the bad guys. I wish they would be more restrained, but I'm a million times angry at the people who put them in that position for a war we should have never gotten involved in, never should have gotten into in the first place. And so now the last part might make me the angriest. They finally find out, oh my God, we got kids inside the van, and they're hurt. Their father, the Good Samaritan, killed, okay? And they got to get the kids out. And the guy on the ground requests an evacuation to our hospital so the kid can get treated. And as you're about to see, that request is denied. Let's watch.
Roger, that's a negative on evacuating the two civilian kids to Rusty. They're going to have the IPs link up with us over here, break. IPs will take them up to a local hospital, over. That's a good copy, over. Roger that.
So when their request was denied, and they said, that's right. No, you can't take them to our hospital. Wait till the Iraqis show up, and hopefully they'll get to their hospital. Thank God the kids didn't die. What's the point of denying that? I mean, look, we're second-guessing them here. A couple of years later, who knows, maybe our hospital was full, etc. But it didn't seem like they cared an awful lot about the lives of those people down there. And, you know, as you remember, in 06 and 07, Iraq was a disaster area. People killing each other left and right. In the end, hundreds of thousands of civilians died. Some at our hands, but a lot of them in the hands of the militias and the insurgent groups, etc. And in the end, when I see disasters like this that didn't have to happen, I always think, damn it, man. One, there was no weapons of mass destruction. Number two, the inspectors that were looking for the weapons of mass destruction were kicked out by us, by George W. Bush, not by Saddam Hussein. They had no link to 9/11. This war was 100% unnecessary. All those people died because George Bush and Dick Cheney thought, ha ha ha, we're going to bring democracy to Iraq. Now, look, they didn't really believe that. If you ask me, you know, Cheney cared about the oil. Bush had his own, you know, God fantasies about how he was going to bring democracy and he was going to strike back and be a tough guy against terrorists that didn't exist in Iraq. But the bottom line is the same. They started a war that they should have never started, and they don't seem awfully concerned about all those civilians who died. Does it look like we brought them democracy? Does that look like freedom that we just gave them? So the next time we're going to start a war, can we please think twice? Can you please remember this video? And that once you start the war, that you unleash this hell upon the local population. And so many of them get killed like this because, oh, I don't know, was it a camera? Was it an RPG? Let's kill them all and make sure. The crimes of Bush and Cheney in starting this war should never be forgotten.